Look at this massive school. Oh my goodness. Right there. Bring this one up to 80. I have this close to 100. So I'll have this one shallow and this one deep. Let's see which one gets hit. Oh, this one just got hit. This one just got hit. There's a fish on this one. Oh, I got a double. I got a double. Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm out here at San Luis today. About to launch out right now out of Basalt. I was here last week with Lenny on his new boat. We went to the forebay first and then we came here. So we did pretty good here at Lone Oak. But I'm here, it's about, what is it? It's like 8 o'clock. I'd say 7 o'clock right now. So the sun's already out. Plenty of sunshine now. So I might target the shallows by the Basalt side first, and then we'll work our way to, no, I'll probably start off in Portuguese. Yeah, let's try Portuguese and we'll see how that bite is. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, so Portuguese was a bust. Yeah, so Portuguese was a bust. I'm pretty much all the way back behind Portuguese. Nothing hit. Saw a few scattered fish here and there, but nothing real active back here. But they're not that active, so I'm gonna go try Lone Oak Bay, which is about a quarter-mile to half a mile down, and see if they're active there. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're out here. Just got a Lone Oak. I just got a Lone Oak Bay. Just got set up. We're gonna go right over this hump that I like to fish. We'll see if we get anything there. Alright, so I got one earlier. Lone Oak is pretty slow. There's fish around, but they're biting. They're eating grass shrimp. So the one I caught just spit out a bunch of tiny little grass shrimp. So they're on that bite right now. But I caught that one on the trailer hook on my swim bait. So they're really not active, but they're biting, but short striking. So you really have to work for them today. And right now I'm trolling this wall right here in 70 to 80 feet of water. Hope I catch something. If not, I'm gonna head over to the Basalt area and try my luck there. Alright, so I on my way to Basalt, I usually like to check out the islands right in front of the boat launch, and it turns out there's fish stacked on top of it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there, might be a little blurry, but that's fish stacked up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the downriggers with my Atlas rig down to 100 feet. I'm gonna have one at 100 and another at 95 feet, and see if those fish bite. So we'll see if they bite. Right there. Bunch of them at about 100 feet. So I'm going over these humps right across from the boat launch. You can see it right there, boat launch, right there. And I got both rigs out on the downrigger. And these fish are starting to pop up already. So they're about 100 feet. They're stacked up, nice and tight at the very top. Oh man, that's a big school. So any second now, I'll know that's a big, massive school right there. So if you guys want to fish this spot, you guys got the coordinates right there. It's not focusing. There it is. Okay, there it goes. Camera focused. We'll see if these stripers are active right now. Oh, there it goes. Popped off. No fish on. Dang it. That's if that one goes off. Oh, that one's a fish on right there. It's shaking. This one's shaking. There's a fish on. Is it? Yeah, there's a fish on this one. We'll put this guy on a little tripod so you guys can see the action. Okay, so that was a double. Oh. That was really a double, but one of them came off. And this is a big one. This is a big guy. This is a big guy. Alright, there we go. These guys are active. So he choked it. And you can see his stomach popped out from barrel trauma. I caught him pretty deep. Hold on. I caught this guy deep. This guy's at 95 feet. That's why I had the downrigger. So I'm going to get him off the hook and release him. He's probably like a 19, 20, and I have the treble hooks on, the trailer hooks on. And this guy just took it. Guys, this is a big one. This is a real big one. It's real heavy. Alright, so I got both the rigs on. That's why it's so heavy. So I just fished the Romero side. Fished those two islands. You can see fish on. So this fish hit in 40 feet of water. So let me see if I can put the camera up, mount the camera up. They're onto this color. It's like a gold with a purple top, kind of like a Lakers color. They're liking it right now, especially on this side. Go. Go Lakers. Alright, so I'll probably stick around the Romero area for a little bit. I'm going to try one more pass. So I just caught one earlier. That one was like a 19 incher. But I let it go, so we'll see if we catch some bigger ones. But I'm gonna go one more round or one more pass to Romero. You can see it way over there, the Romero Visitor Center, and see if I catch any more of these fish. I'm catching these in like 40 or 50 feet of water, and they seem to be hitting these new custom swim baits I've been pouring. It's a gold bottom with a purple top. It's almost like the Lakers color, and I have both rods rigged up with those colors right now. And the rod that just went off earlier, that one I just switched the colors and it hit afterwards. So we'll see if I get any more on this pass, and if I don't get anything, I'm going to head back to the Basalt boat launch area, fish those two islands, and see if those fish are still stacked up there. We'll see if we catch any bigger ones. Alright, so there's some fish around 120 to 100 feet, maybe around 90, 80 feet also. Let's see if any of these go off. Nothing yet. So I see more fish. They're kind of hugging the bottom there. They're starting to move around now. I was hitting the same spot non-stop, and I went back there again, and they kind of disappeared. So they're kind of moving around. You just gotta find them. For sure, the ones that are on the island, those don't move much. So you can kind of see some scattered ones. They're hugging really close to the island there. And then you get these massive schools that are just swimming around the island, and those are the ones that are real active. So once you find them, you go over them, and it's pretty much fish on. And I've been doing that most of the day. Actually, not most of the day, most of the afternoon. It was a pretty slow start this morning, so this is kind of like the climax of it all. And hopefully they stay active. We'll see. Whew. It's a fatty. Look at this massive school. Oh my goodness. Just right there. Bring this one up to 80. I have this close to 100. So I'll have this one shallow and this one deep. Let's see which one gets hit. Oh, this one just got hit. This one just got hit. There's a fish on this one. Oh, I got a double. I got a double. Let me get the camera set up. I got a double. nice school. Really nice school. Came off. If I had that double, this guy just came off. So we hit another school, same spot, about the same school. Any second now, I'll know if we catch a fish. Yeah, there's two schools down there, two massive schools. They're about 100 feet apart. Oh, there it is. Double. Oh my goodness. Now that. Whew. Damn. My goodness. There it is again. That's that same school. They haven't moved at all. So they're stacked up from 130 feet to like 70 feet. So it's pretty thick. When they're stacked up that deep, they're real active. Another good fish. Choked it, so they're hungry. He choked it. Another one. Pretty skinny though. smaller one. Uni. Hey, what's up, guys? So that was a pretty good trip. Caught over 20 fish today. Most of them were caught in the afternoon, right in front of the boat launch. Like I said, those submerged islands right there, they were stacked up right there. And I left them biting, actually. The storm clouds were rolling through. I heard some thunder, and I thought I saw some lightning too, so I wasn't sure which direction they were heading. But I didn't want to risk it, so I'm out. But today, I had to go all over the lake. I started off in Basalt, fishing there. No, I didn't start off Basalt. It was Portuguese. It was dead there. They didn't bite at all. And then I went into Lone Oak. I think I caught one or two there. Can't remember. Then I went all the way to try those submerged islands in front of the Basalt boat ramp. And that's where I caught a few. But then they just stopped biting. I went over to Romero. Caught a few there. They stopped biting. Came back to the submerged islands. They didn't see anything. Went to Basalt. Caught one there, I think. And it was real slow. That was like all morning and then into early afternoon. And then I came back to those submerged islands by the front of the Basalt boat ramp, and that's where I just found them stacked up. I mean, I think that school must have been there all day. They were kind of off to the side of the island a bit, and I was just targeting them on top of the island initially, but then I found them kind of off to the side, and man, they were stacked up deep, and that's where I just hammered them. I had a few passes where I had doubles, non-stop action for like an hour or two, and that's pretty much where I caught most of my fish, and that's how I ended up catching over 20 fish today. So you have to really work for these fish, and then when it's feeding time, I guess they'll kind of stack up like towards the afternoon, and then you can hammer them there. But it's not easy. It's not going to be easy. I talked to the lady at the front gate. She said a lot of guys had a hard time. A lot of guys skunked. So I'm sure they're just sticking to one particular area, or just dropping minnows and kind of drifting. But I really worked for these fish. You gotta find new locations, fish on the bottom, change colors, fish suspended. I was in 40 feet of water, or I fished in 40 feet of water, caught them there. Fished in 80 to 100 feet of water, caught them there. So all over the water column. And you have to look for these specific patterns sometimes. The most active pattern I found today was when they were stacked up like 50 feet deep or high, like all the way to the bottom, literally. It was crazy. So once you find those, you got to get to the right depth. I trolled the Atlas rigs, and I was catching 2 or 3 at a time. So ended the day pretty good. I wish I could have stayed longer to catch more, but that storm clouds kind of scared me off. So until next time, I guess. Alright guys, I'm out.